Hey there, Coast Life fam. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Wednesday. We are your hosts. I'm Paige Marley.
I'm Leah Rizzo. And Paige, what did you do the other day? Did you do anything good?
You know what I did the other day? I got home from work. I turned on the TV and I just baked and baked and baked.
Nice.
And then I read and then I went to sleep.
Well, speaking of reading, I popped into one of our favorite places, Browse About Books on Rehoboth Avenue. It was sort of an impulse buy. There were two books, one that I'd kind of been eyeing and one that just, jumped in my hands because that happens sometimes. You know how that is? And I think because over the weekend, my sister was here and I went in with her and we didn't really pick anything up and all I heard was her voice going, well, it doesn't stop me from buying new books if I have a bunch that I haven't read yet. So I was like, well, get in.
Yep, let's go. Isn't that the best? Because it's just the one stop where you can go to Browse About and you will leave with something. Something.
Doesn't matter what it is, even if it's just like a little sticker.
I was just gonna say the stickers at the front of the cash register.
They're so cute.
They're so cute. It's like when you go check out at a store and there's candy and you have to get something.
Yep, they know what they're doing at Browse About.
Now I want to go shop for books.
But we always like to kind of start our show off by talking about what you are talking about. And if you've been spending any time on TikTok lately, which I know you have, maybe you've come across this viral, I don't want to say sensation yet, but it is getting into viral territory, the girl dinner.
I love this.
So the sound always starts where it's going, girl dinner, and then it proceeds to show you what absolute lazy trash dinner that we're eating that night.
Yes.
Have you had any girl dinners recently?
Okay, so I'm a woman who lives alone. Yeah, I only eat girl dinners. Only.
I do miss that about living alone. Is the ability to just have, pasta with shredded melted cheese on top. It's not really that good, but it hits right when you don't feel like doing anything, but you're starving.
My go-to girl dinner is pasta, canned peas, because I'm disgusting. Pasta, canned peas, olive oil, salt. That's it. That's it. And I go ham sandwich. I could eat it for days.
I'm a big grazer, I think, when I'm not really in the mood to make anything. So I'll scour the fridge and I'll eat 3 slices of cheese, and then I'll be like, oh, something else that's caught my eye, and then peanut butter, and then I'll be like, all right, so chocolate to end the whole day. But I'll come back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and that's kind of my girl dinner, so to speak.
It's definitely an oxymoron, right? If you haven't caught on yet, it's supposed to be girls put together charcuterie boards and cute dinners with their friends, and no, we don't. Behind closed doors, a lot of us are pasta pea kind of girls.
Yes, we're trolls.
Yes, I love this. Send us your girl dinners. Give me some ideas because I hate cooking and I'm bad at it.
But I think it also kind of comes from in maybe a family scenario where if you're the one in charge, whether you're mom or dad, but I think it tends to be mom a lot of the time is responsible for making dinner. You have to make everybody dinner, and you're like, I don't want to hear any complaints, but then if somebody does complain, then you're like, that's it, you make dinner. So when you have the opportunity to not have to do anything with your heart or your brain, you can just throw something together. It's the best dinner there is.
I'll never forget, it was Christmas 10 years ago, maybe more than that. My mom got sick, so my dad was in charge of Christmas dinner. He took his butt downstairs to our basement freezer, came back up, thawed a bunch of, I think it was crab cakes we had in there for 6 months, and we had frozen crab cake Christmas, and it was awesome.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that. No. We love our girl dinners.
Our girl dinners, yes.
But something else that people are talking about, and maybe you've noticed this if you have kids of your own who are sort of in that Gen Z generation, are they using their smartphones a lot? The trend seems to be that Gen Zers are kind of ditching the smartphone for more like what we grew up with, your flip phones, your dumb phones, so to speak, where they don't really do much.
Yeah, I actually love this. So it's, they're mostly using it when they're going out. Maybe if they're in college, a lot of college kids I know are doing this. They're leaving their iPhone at home and they're getting a flip phone that really can take some pictures and has their friends' phone numbers on it. And I think it's cool because it's kind of for safety reasons. So you can call 911, you can call your friends, but you're more in the moment.
Yeah.
You also don't have to worry about losing your phone at a bar or a party or anything like that. I think it's brilliant.
I do too. There's a part of me that wishes so bad that there had been somewhere there's got to be a parallel universe, and I wish we got to live in that one where smartphones never really took off, but your flip phone just got smartphone quality cameras.
Yes. Oh, good point. I did see a group of girls on TikTok who, whenever they would go out to a bar together to make sure they were near, they would use walkie-talkies.
Cute.
Yeah, so they'd leave their phones at home, but maybe use walkie-talkies. I thought that was so cute. So I think it's a great idea. If anything to get you more in the moment, but still staying safe.
Yes.
Yes, I love
and I think that's the biggest thing when parents, are getting their kids their first phone. Safety is really at the forefront of that decision, which obviously obviously smartphones can be great for, whether it's, you know, location technology so that you can keep an eye on your kids, or it's, again, GPS. I think there is a lot of Gen Zers don't know how to read a map.
Yep.
Or I think don't have much of a sense of direction because of GPS.
Yep. Definitely.
I only know how to read a map really because my first broadcasting job was reporting traffic.
Oh, cool.
So like I got very familiar with reading a map, north, south, where I was, all that kind of stuff. But that's really probably the only reason.
I wonder how much like a flip phone goes for nowadays. I'll have to look into that. Maybe I'll get one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. And one more thing that we wanted to talk about, because it's sort of been hot in the celebrity world, unfortunately, there's been a lot of romances that are not going the distance, I guess, is where I'm going with. Yeah, Ariana Grande and her husband recently split.
Yep, we mentioned yesterday Sofia Vergara and her husband after 7 years.
Yes, but it got me thinking, and I've been seeing more and more of these, at least on social media, divorce parties.
Yep.
When your marriage comes to an end, people are throwing not necessarily elaborate parties, but they are doing almost like photo sessions and really just like spicing it up. And I think on one hand, because it's always been sort of like shameful, I guess.
Oh yeah, I can't think of the right word.
There's sort of a negative
Yep.
aura around divorce, when sometimes, unfortunately, that's the better option.
Definitely. So I was at a bachelorette party recently. It was over the weekend, and we ran into a couple other bachelorette parties, and then we ran into one party, and the girl had the sash and the crown, and we had said, "Congrats," and she said, "Thank you," and then we noticed it said, "I'm divorced."
Nice.
So she was having a divorce party, and I just love how we were like, "Congrats," and she said, "Thanks." So it was the right decision for her. Yeah, definitely getting a lot more popular.
Yeah, and I think it is one of those things I see a lot of people judging online, and I feel like if you're not wearing those shoes, you don't get to trash the person who's throwing the party.
Any excuse for a party,
right?
Come on, yeah.
Well, we've got more partying to get to, because we've got a great show coming up today. We're taking a trip to O.C Chopsticks.
And vacation season is upon us. That is why we have our friends from Accent on Travel here talking about cruises. We have all that and more when COASTLIFE gets back.
COASTLIFE is brought to you by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, and Shell Brothers.
Hey there, COASTLIFE, and Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining us. No, that's not a mistake. We are celebrating Christmas. I know it's July, so to explain more, I have with us today Dawn with Jolly Roger and Sharon with Toys for Tots Lower Sussex. Thank you both for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Of course, so tell us why we're celebrating Christmas so early in the year.
Well, every year Jolly Roger likes to give back to the community, and Sharon and I have been working diligently this year, throughout the year, planning for our Christmas in July at Jolly Roger. We are offering 20% off all passes. That's Speed World passes, day passes, night passes, water park passes, mini golf passes. In conjunction with Toys for Tots, if anybody donates a toy valued at $20 or more, or a $20 donation, they're going to get 20% off all passes.
Wow, that's incredible. And so donating already for Toys for Tots, I know people, they celebrate Christmas, of course, closer to November, but people are going to start now. Why is it so important to get these donations all year round?
Well, it's very important because what people don't realize is that we start distributing toys to local nonprofit agencies right around Thanksgiving time, and that's when a majority of our donations come in. So it's very important that we partner with our local local community to start earlier so that we're ready to go, so we can distribute those toys in early to mid-November.
Perfect. And what kind of donations are you looking for? Can you give us some guidelines if people want to do some shopping?
So, as John mentioned, $20 or more, toys, new unwrapped toys is what Toys for Tots takes. So we want new unwrapped toys, in the packaging from the store. We'll take them. Our campaign, we distribute toys up to the age of 13. So people think of the younger kids. So we always are looking for toys for the older kids, the 9 to 13-year-old age range. So they're a little harder to buy for as well. So we look for that. In 2022, our campaign in Lower Sussex County, we distributed over 10,000 toys to over 4,400 children, and that was just our campaign. So it was the community is so great.
It is so great. And tell me too, Dawn, about the feeling of, you know, it's hot, it's July, but we're celebrating Christmas at Jolly Roger. What does it look like at Jolly Roger during this time? I heard Santa's going to be there.
Santa is going to be there. Santa will be at the water park. Santa will be at Speed World. Santa will be at the pier. There's free pictures with Santa as well. We are going to be all decorated. We dress up. There's decorations. We've got those glasses there that you have. Everybody just gets into the spirit of Christmas during that time. And we also have free entertainment as well. So our Circus Smile that is free at Jolly Roger's 30th Street is doing special production at the pier as well. There's 2 show times at the pier and 30th Street. And then we also have Dazzlerly Dave, the pirate. He's going to do a special Christmas show. And then we have Lollipop the Clown doing a special Christmas show as well.
That's the coolest clown name, Lollipop the Clown. Very cool. And you guys do a lot for the community. Both of your organizations do. Why is it so important for Jolly Roger to partner with an important group like Toys for Tots to give back to so many kids in this area?
It's just an amazing feeling. Everybody gets into it. It's just good to be a part of the Ocean City community. And working with Sharon this year, it's just been amazing. And the Marines, and it's just wonderful feeling in your heart that you get just to give back. And remember when that kid opens that present at Christmas, you can think, wow, we all contributed to that event.
Definitely. I think that's a great way to think about it. So one more time before people do their shopping and getting ready to donate toys, when can they go to Jolly Roger? You know, how can they get involved? Just one more time to remind them.
Yes, it's Monday, July 24th, and then Tuesday, July 25th as well.
All right, so you have some time to go out, find the perfect gift for a couple age groups, and really help some kids before the holidays in our area. That's amazing. Well, thank you both so much for being here. I really appreciate you. And I'm going to go play some Christmas music and annoy my coworkers, but you don't go anywhere just yet. We will be right back.
You are watching Coast Life, and even though we know there's plenty to do all along Delmarva's coast, every now and then you want to spread your wings a little, maybe fly somewhere interesting, or maybe even better, cruising.
Yeah.
So to tell us more, we've got Annette Stellhorn with Accent on Travel, one of our favorite guests to have in the Coast Life studio. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you ladies doing?
Great.
Yeah.
I'm doing great.
Yeah, I just got back from a cruise, speaking of which, yeah.
Where'd you go?
We started out in Italy. That's where my roots are. So I took a couple of the family members back to Abruzzo, which is where my grandparents came to Sussex County in 1904, just a little piece of trivia.
Yeah.
And they had never been back to the old town where the family came from. And then I took a wonderful group of Delawareans on a brand new ship, Oceana's Vista. And we started, and it's really nice. It's about 1,400 people. We like to stay under that. It might even be 1,200, but we like to stay under the 2,000 mark without question. So,
I'm getting FOMO.
Every time Annette comes in, and every time I talk with you, I get the travel bug so bad.
well, you know, it's not really where you go, it's how you go. Like we were talking offline before, you know, there are places in Greece that are super beautiful and romantic and casual and not on the beaten path, even though that you know those words are used a lot. And when you use a travel professional like we have at Accent on Travel, we have a romance, Condé Nast Travel, top world specialist for romance, and she does Greece. She was there for 3 weeks this year, looking at new properties, looking at new islands, looking at new ideas for all of our Accent on Travel clients. You know, that's different than you take the standard 4,000 passengers stopping for a t-shirt stop, 3 hours you have in Mykonos, get your shirt, get off. And in fact, those cruise lines now actually have shopping at the port because they know the port calls are so short, that's all you can do.
Yeah.
Is get souvenirs for the grandchildren, or get your t-shirt, or get your little magnet, and then you're gone. So it's really how you vacation that's going to bring you those wonderful memories, and not where you go, right? It's like going to Rehoboth Beach in a bus for the day, hitting the outlets and going around the avenue, versus spending the day with friends that live in Rehoboth and understand what's happening. And
Great point.
yeah, it really is. And I think using a travel professional is kind of like trying to cut your own hair. Like, you can do it, and you might be happily surprised with the results at some point. Like, this is so cool. We found Pompeii.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? You know, there's different ways of doing Pompeii. There's like 30 different ways of doing some of these things. And if you use a professional, highly trained, you know, travel professional, you're going to change. So back to cruising,
Yes.
Accent on Travel handles probably 50 different cruise lines, and of those, some of them have as many as, like Viking has over 30 ships, and you really need to know the ships and what season to go and what cabins are good and all of that. But I personally like small ship cruising. My husband loves river cruising. I'm more of a small ship with large staterooms. I want that private balcony so I could sit on the veranda and have breakfast or watch the sunset with cocktails. So my up and coming trip is on Explore Journeys. We're going to celebrate our 35th anniversary of Accent on Travel, which is very cool. I know.
Yes.
Little girl grew up on the farm.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Selling Christmas trees and watermelons, and now 35 years we've done, I've been to 135 countries, and some of them over 30 times. So it was a family that was passionate about travel, obviously, or my grandfather would not have come. Right, he had to cross the Atlantic with $40 and at 19 and come to start a new life. Can you imagine?
No.
Right? So yeah, we're very passionate about travel. All of our team is. But you know, knowing what experience you want is the best way to come to a travel professional and talk about cruising. And you know, for $5,000, people could hang a sign out and say, I'm a cruise professional, I'm a cruise agent or something. And it's kind of like using your neighbor. They're going to, you know, book it for you. But with us, we track it. If the itinerary changes, we have software to track the itinerary changes. If the prices change, we're going to add custom shore excursions if you like, custom pre, custom post, so you can spend a couple days in Rome and get that Vatican experience, or go to Cappadocia and do hot air ballooning. We know all of that, and we have all the contacts, right? So whether it's us or another highly trained, that's what you want to look for, to kind of be your guide, but also manage the trip all the way through travel. So if something does occur, you're not on your own trying to figure it out, or getting online and trying to figure out, do we book this Airbnb with this company, or how are we, you know, how are we handling this private tour, which is pretty cool. But there are a lot of great new ships out there. Explorer Journeys is MSC's Cargo and MSC Cruise Line's newest cruise line, and it's all luxury. So on the luxury line, we have Regent Seven Seas Cruises, which we just did the Greek Isles last September as well on Regent, and so it was my second time back within a year. And Regent is a fabulous product that we sell. Again, small ships, all inclusive, wonderful. Viking Ocean does a great job, Oceana Cruises, and then if you like the bigger ships, we always recommend Celebrity Cruises, does a great job. And then NCL has solo cabins, which are really cool for, you know, people that need that. And then we still sell the Cunard Transatlantic for people that don't want to fly, right?
Yeah.
So we take them up to New York by private transfer, cross the Atlantic, do whatever cruising or sightseeing they want, and then they take the ship back across the Atlantic. So they never get on an airplane. And let me tell you, you arrive in London like you are the queen. It is fabulous, because you have 6 days to do spa treatments and sleep in and go to the gym and go to the library, and there's a lecture series, high tea every day.
Oh my gosh.
It's wonderful. In fact, one of our best tricks is to fly somebody over business class and then them cruise back, or vice versa. Cruise over, fly back business class, and the one way is typically less than a business class one-way ticket.
So you think for them so they don't have to do any thinking.
Yes, no thinking,
Well,
no
we
planning.
ask a ton of questions, right? And then we just nail it.
Perfect.
We just nail
So
it.
Annette and her team at Accent on Travel, no matter your travel experience, they've got you covered, and get cruising. But don't go cruising anywhere just yet, because there's more Coast Life. We'll be right back. You're watching Coast Life, and summer is right around the corner, which means those days are going to be heating up, and you're going to want to be spending that time out on the water. So there's no better place to be than Dewey Beach Water Sports.
From jet ski rides to pontoon boat tours and everything in between, families have been making unique memories on the water for the past 9 summers with Dewey Beach Water Sports.
We offer jet ski rentals, jet ski guided tours, pontoon boat rentals, 6-passenger pontoon boat charters, sunset cruises, banana boat rides, paddle boards, kayaks, and beach cruisers.
With summer vacations heating up, you'll want to book your family activities with Dewey Beach Water Sports as soon as you can so you don't miss your opportunity to get an adrenaline rush from water sports like jet skiing.
We definitely recommend booking in advance as vacations start to come in, or vacation season comes around. You know, it's very important that you get your reservation in time. You can book directly on our website, so you can lock in your date. And then as far as the activities go, we really have anything for all ages. So from 6 and up, you can come out and get out on the water with us.
If you're not sure which days to book, Dewey Beach Water Sports is open daily as long as the weather allows.
So we're open every day, 7 days a week, Memorial Day through Labor Day, from 8 a.m. until 6 p.m., weather permitting.
And you won't have to worry about getting your phone wet and all that family fun. Dylan and his team have photo packages, so all you have to worry about is making those amazing memories.
We offer photo packages for just about every activity that we offer. So we definitely got you covered for that. That way, when you get back at home and you want to keep them memories forever, we can take care of you.
If it's a bird's eye view of the bay you're looking for, Dewey Beach Parasail will have your heart soaring.
You get a great view of the eastern shore up there, not only the bay, but the ocean. You get that cool breeze from the ocean, and the views are absolutely impeccable.
13 years of parasailing from South Jersey to Key West, it's Dewey Beach that keeps bringing Hunter Jones and his team back year after year.
I just love the people, the vibe, every hour seeing 12 brand new smiling faces. And I can't get enough of being out on the water and working on the water.
For any questions you may have about booking or taking your family parasailing, check out Dewey Beach Parasail online or by giving any one of their friendly staff a call.
So we work from 8 a.m. to about 6 p.m. every day. We fly every hour on the hour. The best way to book with us is at flydewey.com. That's the easiest way. Or you can call us and talk to one of our great staff and they can walk you through the whole process.
And when it comes to safety on the water, parasailing is about as safe as you can get.
Parasailing is one of the safest water sport activities that you could possibly do, as long as you have an operator that is trained in weather and in the conditions in which parasailing is safe to do.
So what are you waiting for? Book your best summer memories with Dewey Beach Water Sports and Dewey Beach Parasail.
So if you're looking to soak up every second of summer and make amazing beach memories, make sure you book with Dewey Beach Water Sports. Here on Coast Life, you know we love to have fun, and we had so much fun playing our last game with our friends at Kids Catch. We brought Lori Smith back in the studio. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing well.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So once again, we have another game, as you can see. But before we dive into that, what's new with Kids Catch?
Well, we've got lots of new toys coming in every day. We have toys, games, kites, beach toys, dress up, lots of science. You know, we like to have a little education flair to the toys as well, so you get a lot of play value. One of the new things we're having, though, is I'm going to have a game night every Thursday from 5 until 7, and that'll go through Labor Day. So you can bring your kids. It's for all ages, kids, adults, all skill levels. And our staff will be happy to teach you the rules and guide you through some of our signature games.
Very fun. That'd be a really fun thing for families if you're bored or vacationing.
Yes.
Something to do with everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but
like
when someone's explaining the rules of the game, sometimes too, like with my family, I just immediately zone out and I'm like, I forgot how to play already. So it's nice to have the pros teach the family how to play.
To play them right there. Yes.
So what are we learning today?
So today I brought with me the game Clack. It's one of our favorites to demonstrate. It's anywhere from 2 to 6 players. It's for all ages, you know, particularly 5 and up, but you can also adjust it so if it's a younger kid, you can make it a little simpler for them by slowing down the pace. But essentially, you have 2 dice that we're gonna roll. You have a shape die and a color die. So when you roll them, for instance, here's your footprint, and you're gonna look for all the red footprints.
Okay.
Okay, but it's a game of speed.
Gotcha.
So we're going to go as fast as we can. So we each pick up one of our magnetic tiles.
Okay.
To start?
To start,
Oh,
yes.
okay.
Okay, I'll roll first. And so we have a star. We're going to look for all the yellow stars as fast as we can.
Okay.
Okay. There's one. There's one. Oh, let's see any more. So now the next person rolls.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. So a purple puzzle piece. Oh, that's.
Oh, I forgot to.
Purple. Where's purple?
So stressful.
Okay. I think we're up to the next one, and you
Yes.
keep making your stack. It's
Okay,
the game that clacks when you stack.
It is fun.
Okay. So
Blue
a
flowers.
blue flower. Blue flower, blue flower. Oh. All right, you got all of them. Next. Okay, a red arrow. I am slow.
No, you're doing great.
Here we go. Let's try it. So we want to keep going as fast as we can. Okay, a blue arrow.
It's getting dangerous over here.
Okay, next. So we want to keep going until we don't have any more left.
One.
So if it's white, that means it can be any color.
Okay, so
any color arrow. Ready, go. I think we got them all.
I expected an adrenaline rush from playing a game called Clack, but here we are.
I just noticed how like over the table I am. So like, I need to.
And of course, the biggest stack is the person that wins. So when all the pieces have been collected, you want to compare how tall your stack is, and that's who wins. Do we want to keep going?
Oh, we're tied right now.
If you want to keep playing.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Keep going.
So I didn't really get that. Okay. So here we go. Ready? Purple star. Purple star. We're getting down to the end though. You want to keep?
So nervous.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Any red?
Anything red?
Red. Any shape.
No mercy.
Okay. We're down to the last two. Okay. White. Oh my gosh. Any color footprint. You are so fast. I honestly did not do very well that round.
No, it's okay. I may have cheated.
Okay. We have a champion. Yeah. So
I did not wait.
It is a lot of fun. Of course, you know, the magnetic part makes it fun to hear it clack when you're doing that. So kids love it. If you wanted to use it with a younger kid, then you don't have to do it for speed. You can just, you know, let them find all the shapes. So it's good. It's just if you have anywhere from 2 to 6 people, just want to have fun for a family game night or with some friends, then I would recommend.
I know.
My heart's like racing. Yeah.
These get both our brain going, you know.
This is so fun. So obviously you said it's for ages 5 and up, but it could be for 25 and up.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, that's
You
true.
can play
I
and
enjoy
have a
it.
good time.
So fun. So you can get this game at Kids Catch.
We have it at Kids Catch, which is located on 132 2nd Street in the historic part of Lewis. Come on out. You can go stroll around, get some dinner, come over to our game night Thursdays from 5 to 7, and just have a nice night. Play some games, just look around. If you know, you can come for something specific if you're looking for a gift or something, or you can just come and check out all the new things that we have in the store.
It is just the perfect family outing.
It is.
It is so fun.
Thank you so much for coming in again and showing us all these fun games. You know, we love playing family game night with you, and it's Thursday nights again, right?
Thursday night from 5 to 7, and it'll be through Labor Day.
And you can have just as much fun there as we have when Lori comes to visit us in the Coast Life studio. But don't go anywhere, because there is more fun from Coast Life headed your way when we get back.
You're watching Coast Life, and at Coast Life, we love to enjoy a good meal. That is why I'm at O.C Chopsticks in Ocean City, Maryland. And beside me is Jack Chen, the owner. So how are you, Jack?
Good, I'm good. Thank you for coming today.
No problem. So this is an Asian bistro, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. So when people walk in, how do you want them to feel? What do you want them to expect?
So first, I want to expect comfortables, and they enjoy the good food, because we are Asian fusion restaurant. So we have the Japanese and the Chinese and Thai food. So I want them to feel comfortable here, and they enjoy the meals here, so that, and they got a good service. So that is I want to give to the people feel.
All right. So what kind of dishes do you serve? What are some of your most popular ones?
I would say the popular for sushi, we have like Hawaiian rolls, and the butterfly rolls. Yeah, that is pretty popular. And then for Chinese, we have like coconut shrimp and the triple delight.
Okay.
And we have some Thai food like pad Thai. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh.
Curry chickens.
I love some curry chicken. That is one of my favorites.
All right. So that's great.
All right.
Yeah.
So you were talking about your service earlier. How does your service top anyone else's?
Our service tell anyone else, I think we try to provide a very nice and kind service to our customers, because we have a lot of local customers from here, like supported for us. We opened during the pandemic, 2020, like September of 2020. So we have a lot of like local customers from here, and then it's really friendly, you know, and they always support us, you know. It's really thankful, and we try to do the best we can.
All right.
Right.
And you said that a lot of people support this restaurant. This restaurant is absolutely beautiful. I've never seen a restaurant that looks quite like yours. Explain why you wanted it to look this way.
So first, when we build this restaurant, I want to build it's more like modern. I've been doing the restaurant business for a long time. It's over 25 years. And so I know what is the traditional Asian restaurants, but because Ocean City is, for me, is more like a modern cities.
Yes.
You know, so really new, and a lot of the tourists coming here. So you see like our decoration here is more bright and a lot of like natural wood stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So really clean looking and modern looking, you know? So that is, I want to give the people the feel.
And you absolutely do. This place is amazing.
God, thank you so much.
You're
you
welcome.
feel this way.
So what days are you open for the viewers who are looking to come?
We open 7 days a week actually, and then we open 11:30 every day till 9:30 at the weekdays and 10:30 on Friday and Saturday.
All right.
Yeah.
So guys, if you are looking for a delicious, modern, and nice Asian bistro, please come to O.C Chopsticks in Ocean City, Maryland. When we come back, Jack is going to show us some of his special meals as well. There's more Coast Life on the way. You're watching Coast Life, and before the break, Jack Chin, owner of O.C Chopsticks Asian Bistro, told us why his restaurant is a place to be. So, Jack, what are you having prepared for us right now?
And we're going to make one, it's called Hawaii rolls, and the other one called dragon rolls.
All right, so what do we start first with?
So we're going to start the Hawaii roll first. How about that, Alan?
Yes, good.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
Hawaii roll.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So we have the rice, and what is that right there?
So this is seaweed, dry seaweed. Hawaii roll is kind of like fried shrimp, like we call it shrimp tempura inside with the cream cheese.
Okay.
And over the top is like mangoes, and put the mango sauce and the coconut flakes. Yeah, so that one is pretty good.
And what kind of flavor does it have? Is it sweet? Is it spicy?
I think it's like more like sweet. It's not spicy. It's like sweet and the fruit flavor. It's really good for summertime. You see that is like, so that is a mango.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Is there a certain way that you're supposed to eat it?
You're supposed to eat it with a little bit wasabi and soy sauce.
Okay.
So the sauce over the top is like mango sauce already with a coconut flakes. So it's a smell sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, well.
And I can see Alan's making it really, really fast. Do you have to have like a certain skill to make this?
Yeah, he been doing sushi like almost like 9 years. So he's pretty good.
And how long have you been doing it?
I've been doing over 25 years.
Oh, so he's a pro.
Yeah, I'm too long.
No, we need that. That's awesome. It's authentic.
Yeah. And then the next one he's going to make is dragon roll.
Okay.
Ready.
So it's called a dragon roll. Is it spicy?
So dragon roll is not a spicy.
Okay.
It's like a crab meat inside, with the eel, the barbecue eel over the tops.
Okay.
And with eel sauce and some like fish eggs. So that roll is pretty good. So that is the roll. Actually, like first time I eat sushi, I eat the dragon roll.
So it's one of your favorites.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites in my memory.
Okay, awesome. I'm excited to try it.
Yeah, I like dragon roll a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is that? Is that like blackened salmon?
So this is eel.
Oh.
So this is like barbecue eel. So it's already cooked. So this roll is already cooked. So it's not the raw. Yeah.
I'm kind of scared. I've never had eel before, so this is like a first timer for me.
Eel, I think, for me, it tastes very good. It's like sweet and with some barbecue flavor.
All right.
Yeah.
What is your favorite thing about both of these different rolls?
So I think the dragon roll is my favorite, but I also like the Hawaii roll because that is like got totally like different flavors.
Okay.
More like fruit flavors for me.
Fruit flavors on sushi.
Yeah.
I'm nervous, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
So is he about to put the sauces on now?
Yeah.
Okay,
He's
cool.
about to put the sauce over the tops. Yeah. And then it will make you want to feel like to eat.
Okay. I sure hope so.
Yeah, so this is a mango sauce. And now he put on the eel sauce.
It looks really sticky.
Yeah.
That's the sweet one, right?
Yeah, that's the sweet one. So this is the coconut flakes. So they give you more, like also has the coconut flavor.
Okay.
So the mango and coconut flavor with the fried shrimp and the cream cheese inside.
All right.
Yeah, so this is like fish rolls.
What are the orange things on top?
Fish eggs.
I've heard about them.
Yeah.
I've heard about them, and I'm super excited to try it.
Yeah.
And then we have the wasabi on the side.
Wasabi and pickled ginger. So they make the perfect combination. So it's ready to go.
Everything looks incredible. Am I able to try it? All right. Do you mind if I push this down? There we go. All right. You can put it like right here. Okay. All right. Should I eat it with my hands, a fork? Is there a special way to eat it?
Hands okay.
Hands is okay? All right, I'm gonna try this one first. And what's the name of this one?
A dragon roll.
Dragon roll. All right, guys, here's the dragon roll. That's amazing.
Right? Yeah.
I was nervous, but it's good.
Yeah, I told you this is cooked.
It is great. And what's the next one?
So next one is Hawaii rolls.
Okay.
So it also is cooked. So it's like fried shrimp and the cream cheese inside.
Okay.
With the mango over the tops.
And this is the more sweet one? Or?
Yeah, it's more sweet one and the fruit flavor. So I think that this is like really good for the beginner.
Okay.
For the sushi beginner.
So this is perfect for me.
Yeah, it's like perfect and then like safe to try, you know?
Okay. All right, let's try it.
Right?
It tastes like cake. It's good.
Yeah, it's just like cake.
All right, guys. So what are your hours of operation? What times do you open and close?
We open every day 11:30 until 9:30, and the weekdays and Friday, Saturday we open till 10:30.
All right, guys, you heard it first. So if you're looking for something new to try or just something that is one of your favorites, this place is definitely the place for you. There's more Coast Life on the way.
All right, Coast Life, well, it's been a really fun day. We hope you had fun too, but almost time to let you go.
I know, but before we go, we want to tell you about something really, really cool.
It's so exciting. We want to talk about Face of Grace. You may have seen them in Lewis. Take a look at this. I got to go in for a little facial. I know, it was so relaxing, so fun. It's actually called the Orange Crush facial. Yeah, so if you like drinking Orange Crushes, you're going to love getting the Orange Crush on your face. No, it's not the drink, of course. It's just a really calm, relaxing facial named after a local drink. So at Face of Grace, they practice safe sun. They want to teach you about, you know, sun safety, protecting your skin from the sun. They will work with you on any insecurities you have. Yep, so no matter what it is, wrinkles, acne, sunspots, anything else.
I think one of my favorite things that I saw sort of that we were looking at was the dog.
Oh, can't forget about Pudding. Yes, if you are a dog fan, Pudding will be in the room with you too. So we're gonna have more about Face of Grace coming up on Coast Life. Not today, you're gonna have to wait a little bit. But for now, you can also go on their website. So head to Face of Grace or their Facebook page.